YouTube, what's up? Back again for another daily fishing video here on Andrew Upshaw Fishing. Day 3, Val's final day. You know, it was kind of it started out real bad. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. I haven't had a meltdown on the water in at least one tournament. And this meltdown at this particular event, or today, was probably one of the worst I've had in a while. And I'll tell you exactly what happened. So I'm start fishing this spot. Tommy Biffle actually gave me this spot. And so I'm really excited. You know, I'm like, oh man, we're going to catch them. And it's flipping this bank. And I pull up this bank and I start flipping it. It looks amazing. I hadn't had a bite in about 30 minutes. Well, I never had a bite, but I'd fished for about 30 minutes. And I get hung. Well, I'm like, okay, you know, I get hung, whatever. I get up there, and it's really hard to get to it because it's right on the bank. It's super shallow. Get unhung. Well, I make another flip. I get hung again. Well, I got to go around the log to get unhung this time. Get unhung. I make one flip. I get hung again. This happens 5 times. Literally, 5 flips in a row, I get hung. Val even looks at me at one point and says, what can I do to help? Because she knows I'm at this point about to lose my mind. Well, in the midst of this 5-flip fiasco that I have going on, I have a boat pull up about 30 yards in front of me. And he's out in the middle. Now, I'm just going to tell you guys, we're in a gigantic bay. We're one of the only boats in there. I saw one other boat, and he's about a mile back in the bay. But we're the only other boat in there. And this boat decides it's a good idea to cut in front of me on this bank about 30 yards. Mind you, this is a massive bay with a ton of cover everywhere. Like, there's plenty of space for everybody to spread out and fish. This guy decided he's going to jump in front of me. And my boat's stuck at this point because I'm trying to get unhung for the 5th time. So I get unhung. And Val's like, what are you going to do? I said, well, I'm going to idle in front of the guy and get back to fishing fresh water because I'm not going to fish behind the guy when I've been fishing this thing for 45 minutes at this point, and he just showed up. And unfortunately, I did do that. I cut about 20 to 30 yards in front of him, maybe a little closer, and I start fishing. He doesn't even look up. He doesn't check up. He just keeps fishing behind me. But I say all this for the fact that I've started noticing this more and more in our sport, of guys cutting in front of people, not giving them space. You know, if this gentleman had come up to me and said, hey man, do you mind me fishing right in front of you, like 30 yards in front of you? I might actually have a little bit more respect for you and say, okay, I would. I might.
No.
Not on a bank. But like if I'm on a ledge or something and somebody comes up and asks, by all means, like roll up here, let's fish, whatever. But when you're going down a bank and I'm talking less than a foot of water, heck no. So, yeah, that's how the day started. Well, as the day progressed, it got better. I mean, we started catching a couple fish. And when I say a couple, like 2. And one real good one. It was like a 4+ pounder. And so I was really happy about that. And when we were getting bites, we're getting big ones. But we just can't get very many bites. Well, then Val hooks into a fish. And I'm just going to let the video roll right here. I actually grabbed my GoPro and started filming, and I want you to see this fish that she just caught. It's absolutely one of the biggest fish I've ever seen, especially coming from up north. So y'all check it out right here. Take it easy on the people catching some of the big ones. I don't know what the hell you got. You might have a giant, I don't know, maybe. That's a drum.
Biggest drum ever.
Yeah, you're taking pictures that one.
That thing is huge.
Here, wait a second. Val's got her a big one.
Oh.
Check this out. I can't even unwind it. Look at the size of this drum. Holy crap. You gonna land it? You gonna lip it?
No, I prefer not to. Thanks. Look at that beast.
Wait a second. Let me get my... Jeez.
Look at that monster. I want to weigh him in.
You want to weigh him in?
Yeah. Not really. We get him off. off.
So I think the best plan of action here is to get him close, and I'll get the pliers in his mouth.
Okay.
And we'll try to pick him up so you can take a picture with him. Oh yeah. A drum that big? Yeah, definitely. Oh, you gotta get a little closer. Nope.
Those are like baby pliers. What the heck are those?
Baby pliers? Your baby pliers. Here, bring him here. I'll grab him under the fin. Oh my gosh. Ooh. Jeez. So that was the biggest drum I think I've ever seen up north. No doubt about it. 14.5 pounds. We weighed it, slimed the boat all up, but it was worth it because I'm telling you guys, she was freaking fired up. It was hilarious. I was fired up for her though, because I mean, when you hook a fish that size and you set the hook on it and you can't do anything with it, and that's what, so you miss the hook set, but when she hooks this fish, all we do, what's up? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I got it up there.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know you was on show.
Oh, no, you're fine, dude. No worries.
Whose show are you on?
Mine.
Let's blow it up. Andrew, I found you a place to plug in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we got a place to plug in that's not 4 cords long.
It's not 4 cords long?
No.
I don't have 4 cords.
Painter's, well, he borrowed 2 and then he used 2 more, so he's 4 cords long.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's our current situation, though, at the house. But it's really awesome. And now we have some random dude popping fireworks right next to us. Welcome to New York. But yeah, I mean, the biggest drum I've literally ever seen from up here, or sheephead. I think they call them sheephead up here.
I think so.
But it down back at the house, we call them drum. But it's easily the biggest one I've ever seen. I've heard guys say, "Oh, I had a 20-pounder," but they didn't weigh it. I would have guessed this one would be 20 pounds, but it was 14.5. But like massive fish. Well, as the day progressed, we get past the drum situation. And we actually get a couple more bites. You know, we start dialing in some things. Or, I want to say dial. We got 2 more bites. So I wouldn't really call it dialed in. But we at least got a few more bites. So that was good. And, you know, we got to see more of the lake. And this is, they say this lake is small. But it's like 20 miles long. So it's not terribly small. But I think that what they mean by that is it's going to fish really small. So if you've ever fished a place that basically everywhere you're going to catch a fish it's got a contour, typically has a buoy on it here, so it makes it a bit difficult. But see, the significance of this is Val is leaving tomorrow morning at 6:15. She's going to Uber out of here because I'm not waking up that early to take her to the airport. But yeah, so this video, you're going to see this after she's already gotten on the plane because we're going to post this a day later. But overall, Val had a good time, I would say.
This is great. I mean, I fished this as a co-angler 10 years ago. So 10 years later, I'm here. Well, that time I camped in a tent with my father. And now I actually get to stay in a hotel. You know, highlight.
In a cottage.
And now in a cottage for one night. So, no, it was great. And now Andrew, you know, we came up early so I could fish. And now Andrew still has his actual practice to go practice. So Andrew still got some time. So I'm wishing him luck. Thank you all for watching. I've had a blast.
We have had a good time. You know, and to clarify what she means by this, we came up a few extra days so we could spend some time together. And hopefully find some fish, catch some fish, whatever. That wasn't the number one goal as far as I was concerned. She gets maybe 1 vacation a year, and she uses that vacation to come fishing with me. So it means a lot to me to get out on the water with her, spend some time with her. And because, I mean, I'm on the road like 6 months out of the year, guys. Like, so this is our time to bond and spend time together. So I hope y'all have enjoyed that kind of behind the scenes of our practice together and spending some time together. Had a couple negative comments the last couple of videos talking about we weren't very serious and things like that. No, we haven't been. And I'm sorry, like, we're not always going to be 100% serious. And, you know, we're out here having a good time, spending some time together, and we just wanted to highlight what was going on. So for everybody that has been positive, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. I hope y'all have enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed this practice vlog. We are going to also have a a standard like travel practice vlog. It's going to include a completely different set of footage that's hilarious, that's really good. I hope you enjoy it. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you haven't yet subscribed, make sure you do so. And like the video if you can. That really does help me out. And yeah, Val, I think that's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Peace.
See you guys.